Today I'm doing a reflection about a presentation and teaching opportunity that I had recently to do with the eye. So I was in the urgent care with a colleague that has just started. She hasn't got any background in working in a small regional area, and we had a gentleman in his 40s present with a sore left eye for the last 3 days. He has got a follow-up appointment with an eye doctor, but it's in a week's time, and the doctor told him to come in to the emergency department to be assessed. So I took this as an opportunity to go through and demonstrate our slit lamp to our new employee, and to basically talk through this process with you. So I use the PCCM for the eye assessment, and I follow the guidelines for that. However, because I'm still not scheduled, I still needed to call in our NP on call to follow through with the recommendations, which did fit with the HMP of this presentation. So our gentleman has no background of a serious eye condition. His visual acuity was fine previously, and we took him through focused eye assessment, which include visual acuity with the Snellen chart. We looked at his pain, which was sitting at a 4, and he said that was okay for him, and it was only in the eye. And then we pulled out the slit lamp. There was no visual disturbances or any abnormalities, by the way, detected in the examination of VA. We then examined both the eyes, so we used his good eye to give us a baseline as well. So we noticed that there was no redness, there was no trauma noted on his occipital. His pupils were pearl, 2+, both right and left, with no sluggishness. They were equal. There was no obvious signs of trauma. However, what we did then was we got the fluorescein drops, popped them in, and then had a look with our slit lamp. My colleague informed me that this was really interesting to her and a new skill that she was hoping to learn. So I do plan on doing it in service in the next couple of weeks, just to sort of cover everything that I may have missed in my demonstration. So with the fluorescein, we were able to examine the cornea, and that's where at 3 o'clock we did see on the left eye a pooling. So we made sure that we only used 1 drop, so we didn't flood the eye, which was really important. And what we noted was there's a small, probably 1/2 centimetre scratch. There was no known trauma for this gentleman, and he was following up with his eye doctor. He did wear glasses, so he'd already had someone that he was planning to see. We didn't need to invert the eyelid because there was no pain in the eyelid or any issue with that. There was no chance of there being any orbital damage or need for x-ray or anything like that. So I just ignored some of the PCCM tips in regards to that. There was no foreign body either noted. So with that, we actually gave the NP on call a phone consult, and he gave some Chlorsigg drops to be taken TDS, and the patient was very happy with that, and the nurse I was working with gave some really great feedback on feeling more confident on how to use the slit lamp, which is something we probably do use for all of our eye investigations. All right, thanks.